Good day, ma'am. I am Joseph Noel Capin, and I am going to report Chapter 14, which is Insurance Law. Learning objectives: enumerate items that can be insured by tourism establishment. Identify the rationale behind the concept of present insurance. Explain the differences kinds of insurance. Identify the advantage and disadvantage of having insurance. Dissemination of concept, the law. Section 2, a contract of insurance is an agreement whereby one undertakes for a consideration of to identify another against loss, damages, or liability arising from a known or contingent event. And then we have the insurable interest, the law. Secure Section 10, every person has an insurable interest in the life of health of any person on whom the defense wholly or in part of education of support in whom has pecuniary interest and of any person under a legal obligation to him to payment of money or respect property or service of which the death of illness might delay or prevent the performance. And then we have the Section 13 of interest in property, which whether real or personal or any relation thereto or liability liability to respect thereof such nature that contemplated peril, peril might direct dignify the insurance is an enumerate interest. And Section 14, an insurable interest and property may consist in first an excess interest, intuit, intuit interest founded on an excess interest, and expectancy coupled with an existence interest that out of the expectancy arises. And Section 15, a career of depository of any kind of has an insurable interest in a thing held by him or as a support much such to the experiment to extend a liability but not to extend the value of thereof. And then insurable interest in group insurance and any person to relate to another either by contract or commercial relation by lawfully procure insurance of thereof life, thus an employer may insure the life of employee and vice versa. And then we have the insurable interest in property. In property insurance, it is important that insurable interest must exist when the insurance takes effect and when the loss occurs 18 in the marine insurance the owner of the ship has in the class cases and insurable interest in it when in it has been characterized by one or who covenants to pay him its value to in case loss, provided that in case the insurable shall be liable for only the part of the loss which the insurer cannot be covered from character 1. And then we have the beneficiaries the law. Section 18, no contract of policy insurance of property shall be enforceable except for the benefit of the person having an insurable interest in the property insured. And then we have the Section 19, an interest in property insured must exist when the insurance takes effect and when the losses occurs but need to exist the meantime and interest in the life of a health and the person of insurance must exist when the insurance takes effects but need to exist thereafter of the when of loss. And then the fire, marine, and 30 party liability insurance, marine insurance. Section 99 marine insurance includes first the insurance against the loss of the damage, and then the vessels, crafts, aircraft, vehicles, goods for freight, cargoes, merchandise, effects, disturbance, profits, monies, securities, and choices in actions, evidence of debts, values papers, bottomary, and Boadicia, its interests and all of the kinds of properties and interests with therein in respect to up, appertaining or in to connecting with any of our risks of perils of navigations. And then we have the fire insurance. The law, section 168.7, as issued in the code, the term fire insurance shall include insurance against loss by fire, lighting, windstorm, tornado, or earthquake, and other allied risks when such as risk and recovery covered by extension of fire insurance policies or under separate policies. And then compulsory motor vehicle liability insurance. The law, section 373, for purpose of this chapter. First, we have the motor vehicle is any vehicle as defined in section 3, paragraph of Republic Act number 4136, otherwise known as the Land Transportation Traffic Code. And then we have the war risk insurance, the law. War risk insurance is insurance covered damaging caused by act of war. This includes coverage of war, hijacking, and related perils. Insurers have intended to withdraw liability coverage for weapons of mass destruction as a subset of war risk insurance. WMD includes radioactive contamination, dirty bombs, electronics, pools, devices, and chemical biological weapon. Coverage was subsequently provided of full policy limits of passenger liability but limited a maximum of 50 US dollars million of all 30 party injury and property damages. And then that's all. Thank you.